So guys, what's going on? Instant match reaction. It finishes Norwich 0, Manchester United 1, and that's 3 points on the road. Most importantly, Ralf Rangnick stays undefeated as interim coach. And although it wasn't a Ralf type performance today, I thought we were very, very poor in both halves of the game. Yeah, we managed to get through the game and pick up 3 points, and that's the main thing. When you're not playing well, you're managing to pick up the 3 points, and you're managing to find a way to win the game, and that's really important as a football team. And that's exactly what we did tonight. So very happy with that. And of course, going away to these type of teams is going to be tough because they're fighting for every point. They're near the bottom of the table, and they're not going to be an easy game. That's exactly what I said in the preview. I said we cannot take Norwich lightly, and it proved again why you shouldn't take these teams lightly tonight, because Norwich were the better team. They're probably going out of that stadium thinking, how didn't we get a point out of this? Because at times we defended so well. We stopped a load of Norwich attacks as well. For David De Gea again, absolutely brilliant tonight. My man in the match yet again. I don't know how many times I've said that, but some of the saves he was making today, absolutely brilliant. Especially that last one as well. He literally was in his goal and managed to claw it off the line to keep us in it as well. So massive thank you and a massive shout out to De Gea tonight, because he saved us yet again. But again, Cristiano Ronaldo scores again for Manchester United from the penalty spot, and it was never in doubt. Even before the penalty was taken, I was calm, I was relieved, and because of course you just know Ronaldo's going to score. That's the thing with having Ronaldo on a penalty. So very happy with that as well. And of course it was a penalty. I saw some people trying to say it wasn't a penalty, but I don't think you can put your hands around a player and pull him down to the floor. I don't think that's allowed. So yeah, definitely a penalty for me. Puts it away, and we managed to grind out the game from there. And as I said, you're going to have to expect some of these type of performances. Not every performance that we play, not every game that we play, we're going to see a top tier performance, because we're under a new manager, and you cannot expect these type of players to, or these players we have at Manchester United right now, to adapt to his style straight away, to adapt to his philosophy straight away. It's going to take some time. We're going to have to go through a lot of games to get where we want to be under Ralf Rangnick. So you're going to have to expect some of these type of games now and then. That's exactly one of them tonight, where we just had to find a way to win the game, and that's what we did. So very happy with that. But the team going into the game, of course, it was unchanged from the Palace game. So it was David De Gea in there. Left back, it was Diego. No, who was left back? What's his name? Alex Telles, forgot about him then. Then, of course, it was Lindelof and Maguire, right-hand side Diego Dallo, Fred and McTominay in the middle, Bruno and Jadon Sancho ahead of him, and up top, it was Rashford alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. So, yeah, that was the team going into the game, guys, unchanged from the Crystal Palace one. As I said, we did not start this game well, unlike we did last weekend, or 2 weeks ago, against Palace. We were very poor in the first half. Norwich had most of the possession, created most of the chances. We did have a few chances early on. I remember Ronaldo having one in the first half. Diego Dallo had a shot at goal, but other than that, we just weren't going. We weren't fluent enough. We were very slow. There was a lot of backwards and sideways passing. And I said it on Twitter at half-time, we showed times in the first half, when we use our wingers, that's where the most creativity comes. That's where we got our Norwich the most. And I don't know why we were doing that, where we weren't doing that more, because what we were doing, sideways passing, trying to find gaps in the middle. But when we're effective, it's on the wings, and that's where you needed to get it more. And we did it. I think we did that in the second half a bit, but again, we were still very poor in the second half. Nothing changed. And then, of course, later on, we got pulled down by Max Aarons. Ronaldo gets pulled down by Max Aarons, and of course, he gets the penalty and nets it to make it 1-0. Undeserved in my opinion, but I'm not going to really complain about it, because we had to win this game and find a way to win this game, and that's what we did. So we go 1-0, and then of course Norwich for everything at us. David De Gea in the way as well. So overall, really, really happy with that performance. But of course, let's get on to, not performance, but the result. The performance I wasn't happy with. That was very poor and needs to improve, because that wasn't a Ralf masterclass tonight, was it? But that was just Ronaldo again saving Manchester United with his own bare hands, literally with his own bare hands tonight. So yeah, very, very happy with that. Player ratings, of course, let's get into it. David De Gea for me, I'm going to give David De Gea a 8 tonight. You probably could give him a 9. I thought some of the saves he made were absolutely fantastic. And we've got the best keeper in the world at Manchester United. I've stuck with that, and I've been saying every single week and every single chance I have to say that David De Gea is the best keeper in the world. There's nothing doubting me about that. There's nothing telling me there's someone else. Neuer that, Ter Stegen that. David De Gea is in the form of his life at the moment, and is one of the best keepers in the world. So for me, David De Gea gets an 8, but you probably could give him a 9. I'm going to give him a 9 actually. Man of the match for me. Tellez today, I'm going to give a 6. Again, I thought he was alright. You know, he's there, but just because at the moment he's doing better than Shaw. He's creating competition with Shaw at the moment. That's a good thing because it makes both of the players improve and get better. And I thought, you know, Tellez recently has been good. I think Diego Dallo's been better than Tellez since they both came into the squad. But again, Tellez was alright tonight, so I'm just going to give him a 6. Lindelof, I'm going to give a 7. I thought Lindelof was brilliant tonight. Very calm at the back, very composed. Dealt with his aerial duels well. Everything he dealt with well, to be fair. So yeah, couldn't fault his performance. I don't know why he went off. I think he had like a chest problem or a stomach problem. So I hope that gets well soon. But overall, I'm going to give Lindelof a 7. Maguire for me gets a 6 as well. Again, defended really well at times, to be fair. Made some really good tackles. But you know, again, it's just a few more errors in his game than Lindelof at the moment, which he just needs to fix. And that's all I'm saying, because it wasn't a bad performance today from Maguire. It was just a few more areas which I didn't really want. And then of course, right hand side Diego Dallo. I'm going to give him a 7 today. You probably could give him a 6. I thought, you know, one of his poorer performances recently, to be fair. Lost the ball a few times, made a few silly errors. But going forward, I can't fault him as well. He adds a lot more than Wan-Bissaka does, and that's a good thing, because the more players we can get forward, the more opportunity we have at scoring goals. So for me, that's what I like about Diego Dallo, and I've really impressed with him over the last couple of weeks. But today I thought he was a bit off. But overall, not too many complaints about Diego Dallo, so I'm just going to give him a 6. Fred, I'm going to give it a 6 as well. I thought he was alright today. It wasn't as good as he was against Palace, or wasn't as good as he was or has been recently. But again, not too many complaints for me. Did what he needed to in midfield. Did really well going forward as well at times. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. McTominay, I'm going to give a 4. Again, just too many sideways and backwards passing for my liking. Again, he needs to cut that out, in my opinion. And under Ralf, I'm sure that will get cut out. But, you know, every other pass is just a sideways or backwards pass. When there's a chance to go forward, you just need to go forward. And I hope that changes, because McTominay, you can't be having that. That's why we need, like, a Donny in the team or something. Just to, you know, add a bit more going forward, in my opinion. But, yeah, so I'm going to give McTominay a 6. 5, yeah, 5, I mean. I'm not going to give him a 4, I'm going to give him a 5. I thought, yeah, didn't make too many errors. It's just a lot of sideways and backwards passing, which I don't like. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 5. Jadon Sancho today, I'm going to give a 6. I didn't think he was as effective as he's been in recent weeks, to be fair. But again, we weren't getting the ball to him enough, allowing him to take on these type of teams. And again, this is a team that's just going to sit back, and you can't expect Jadon Sancho or any wingers to just continuously go at people because they have 11 men back at once. So yeah, I thought Jadon Sancho wasn't picking up the ball enough, to be fair. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. Bruno Fernandes, I'm going to give a 6 as well. You possibly could give him a 7, but I didn't think he had the best of performances today. Of course, he tried things. That's what Bruno Fernandes is there for. He will always try things, try these balls that no one else can do or no one else can pick out. He made a few good crosses today, which some people should have got on the end of. But other than that, again, it wasn't a full-out Bruno Fernandes performance for me, so I'm going to give him a 6. Nothing wrong with his performance. I'm not going to say that anything was, but yeah, 6. Marcus Rashford, I'm going to give a 4 today. Again, Marcus Rashford to me way too poor. He was giving up on the ball too easily. He was moaning too much for me, and it's just time for him to maybe sit out for a bit. Now he's been poor for so many weeks, and he just isn't getting dropped. And he managed to play 90 minutes today as well. Pardon me. He managed to play 90 minutes as well. So yeah. Don't know how he managed that, but he was really poor today as well. So I'm going to give him a 4. And then Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm just going to give him a 7. Of course, scored the penalty. Was basically our most threatening player as well going forward. Had a few shots at goal before the penalty as well. But overall, you know what you're going to get with Ronaldo. You give him one clear opportunity, he will score. And that's what he did with the penalty tonight. So yeah, very happy with that, guys. 3 more points on the road. Cannot ask for any more than that. Hopefully the performances improve, but as I said, you're going to get these type of performances while the manager is just, getting the players to adjust to his style, get into the groove of things. And as I said, hopefully we'll kick on from this, we'll learn from these type of performances. That's what they're there for, you learn from these. But the main thing is, we played bad, we picked up the 3 points, and that's the important thing. So let me know what you guys think down below, guys. It finishes Norwich 0, Manchester United 1. If you did enjoy, smash a like, subscribe, comment your thoughts below. For today's video, guys, that's it, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.